Here we see an ostrich on the left and a ray on the right. You can see that both of these birds are very similar in structure, and also you can see that they live in similar environments. Remember, the emu is a third bird that lives in a different location, but in a similar grassland environment. So Darwin noticed that these similar species inhabited physically separated, but ecologically similar habitats around the globe. So you have similar birds that live in similar biomes or the same biome in South America, Africa, and Australia. They could not have traveled from one to the other easily the way that the continents are aligned right now. So this made Darwin wonder. This is the first point: species vary globally. Darwin also observed that species vary locally. The Galapagos Islands are close to one another, yet have different ecological conditions. Several islands were home to distinct forms of giant land tortoises. Darwin saw differences among the tortoises, but didn't think much about them. In fact, like other travelers, Darwin ate several tortoises and tossed their remains overboard without studying them closely. Then Darwin learned from the island's governor that the tortoises' shells varied in predictable ways from one island to another. Someone who knew the animals well could identify which island an individual tortoise came from just by looking at its shell. Look at the tortoise images. Think about the differences between the two tortoises. And then realize that the differences between the tortoises are related to the differences in their environments. Think about why groups of islands like the Galapagos are good places to study evolution. What other groups of islands might be good places to study evolution? Well, you could study evolution in some place like the Hawaiian Islands, where there are several islands that are close together but separated, or the islands of the Caribbean, where you also have several islands that are close together. Darwin did a lot of research and studied a lot of organisms on the Galapagos Islands.